Hey everybody, my name's Breanna Sorensen and I am here today with Navy men's golf soon-to-be senior Charlie Musto, who is right now in his hometown in Sterling, Virginia. So how's it going today, Charlie? And I know you just finished finals last week, so I'm sure it's a great stress relief for that to be over with.
Oh yeah, 100%. Definitely a lot of time to play more golf now as well. Um, but online classes were definitely a little bit different. For some reason, taking a test online, I felt more stressed than I did taking it in person. So yeah, definitely glad for school to be over for now. Starts up again in a few weeks, but it's good right now.
Definitely, at least for now, you can take a breather. What was your hardest final, do you think?
Ooh, that's I'd probably have to go thermodynamics for sure.
Heard
Yeah.
that one a few times.
Oh yeah.
Heard that's a
Yeah.
tough one.
That took a
And
full 3 hours.
now with also, yeah, now with everything virtual, how have you been able to keep in contact with your teammates as well?
So we've actually done a few Zoom calls just as a group, and then we have like a group message, group Snapchat, all that stuff. Talk to teammates individually, but it's tough because we're not allowed to travel.
Mhm.
We got to stay in place, so you can't really like go visit anybody or anything. Um, I don't really have. I've, I think one teammate that I could like go see. Um, that lives close enough. But yeah, it's definitely missed the guys for sure.
Definitely. And what do your usual like Zoom meetings consist of? Like, are y'all just, chatting around, having fun? Or are you talking like golf strategies? What's usually happening during these Zoom meetings?
No, I would say yeah, just kind of talking casually, not much about golf. That's kind of on the back burner right now, unfortunately. I know some guys on the team, their states actually like just opened up a couple days ago to play golf. So I'd say about half the team has been able to play through this. But yeah, not much golf or serious talk during the calls.
How have you been able to, are you just practicing at home or were you able to have a course that's open? How have you specifically been practice and keeping in shape?
Yeah, so actually I put up a net in the backyard, and then I put some chipping bins out too. But the course has been open, just none of the practice facilities have been open. So you kind of just show up to the first tee and go. So I haven't really been able to hit balls on the range or anything like that, but I have luckily been able to play, which has been really nice.
And I believe did both your parents play as well, or did one of your parents play?
Yeah, my dad played in college as well. He played at William and Mary, so I've been able to play with him a good bit. A couple of my friends, from high school that I played with growing up. So it's good to see them, spend some time with them, and it's just a really good escape to get out on the golf course, get out of the house for sure.
Have you been able to practice with your dad at all?
Not really, actually. He hasn't even hit in the net in the back once, but it's definitely nice to play with him.
And how was the adjustment over the last month or more of, team meetings on Zoom with trying to practice golf? And then virtual classes are obviously not easy. So was it a lot going on even though you're at home?
Yeah, it's you feel like when you come home, you're like, oh, like now I can relax. Not really gonna have much to do, but it was definitely tough sometimes getting into school mode or getting into work mode at home. But you just kind of have to do it because the work's gonna come whether you like it or not. So it was definitely weird working out the school schedule throughout the day. Like sometimes like you wake up and you're like, oh shoot, now I got to log on to Google Hangouts for a class or whatever. um, yeah, it's a weird feeling, but got used to it towards the end of the semester, I would say.
Now, after becoming just the second golfer overall and the first at Navy to earn both Patriot League Player and Rookie of the Year in the same season, how has playing at Navy helped you improve more and more as a player?
Yeah, sure. Well, I've been blessed with really good teammates and good coaches. Our facility over the past, I guess, since I've been a freshman, has really improved in We have some nice hitting bays on the end of the range with some cameras, good short game area, putting. So I've just been really lucky with the resources around me to help me get better. And we might not have as much time as other Division I golf programs to practice and stuff, but I feel like my teammates and coaches have helped me kind of combat that for sure.
Now, one of the many highlights from last season was that you guys got to play at Pine Valley, which is obviously one of, the top ranked courses. So just
Mhm.
in general, how is it like being at Pine Valley?
Oh, it's really special. Especially pretty much everybody on the team growing up playing golf. Um, Pine Valley is one of those hallowed grounds in the game of golf. So being able to not only go and play there, but play the Army Navy match there, which is, the date we most look forward to during the fall and spring season. It was really special, really cool atmosphere. Definitely the coolest 2 days of golf of my life, other than the fact that it didn't turn out the way we wanted to. But so that still stings a little bit, but it was still an amazing experience.
Now, looking forward to next season, you'll be one of the seniors, one of the upperclassmen. So, how are you guys planning on taking more of that leadership role as a senior?
Yeah, it'll definitely be a little different. This past year was kind of odd because we only had one senior on the team, and he was our captain, but he did a great job. Learned a lot from him. This year we'll have four seniors, so it'll be a little bit different. And then we'll have four juniors as well. So we'll have a good presence of upperclassmen in the locker room, and I have full confidence in all those guys to help lead the freshmen and sophomores throughout the season. So it'll be different, but I'm really looking forward to it.
What do you think the team is looking like talent wise?
I think very good. We definitely lost one of our strongest players this past year, our captain Thomas Garvey, but we've had some pretty promising play from our freshmen last year. A couple injuries that kind of prohibited their progress throughout the season last year. So it would be nice to get them back healthy and getting ready for the season. So I think as long as we use this time to kind of not totally forget about golf, work a little bit on our games, and we'll be ready to go for the fall.
Now, obviously, also coming up as a senior is also service selection. So, do you have any idea on what you may want to do?
Yeah, that's kind of been a tricky area for me. So I was told I had to go restricted line because they told me I was color deficient in my eyes. So I wanted to fly, but that wasn't it's not a possibility anymore. So kind of have to make a decision. It's looking like Navy. I'm going to go to the Navy side, I think. Not really sure yet. Kind of have to make up my mind here pretty soon. But something like Navy Intel or Supply Corps or something like that. That'd be, I think, something I'd be interested in. But we'll see.
So hopefully maybe this time at home, you'll be a little more relaxed and now, that exams
Yeah,
are over with. You have a little more time to, think about it and try to figure it out.
yeah,
And also
yeah.
I'm
I
sure
definitely have.
being around family helps too, probably, so that you can talk to your
Yeah,
parents, for sure.
yeah,
So
for sure. Kind of getting back to kind of feeling like you did almost before you came to the academy. Um, with that like passion you had about the Naval Academy before you came here, and really thinking about what you want to do for your service. It definitely helped kind of narrow down the choices for sure.
now that you have a lot more free time, classes are done, I have to know, like, what have you started any new hobbies, Netflix shows? Like, what have you been up to in your free time?
Yeah, I've actually watched not as much Netflix as I thought, I was going to, which I guess is kind of a good thing. Um, I've been learning how to cook. which
Okay.
has
What have you been cooking up in the kitchen?
some just pretty basic stuff, just working on the grill, and then just kind of making some like side dishes. It's been a bumpy road for sure, but it's a good skill to have. So I'm
Impressive.
working on it.
Okay, so cooking can be a new hobby. Anything else, or mainly
Yeah,
just cooking and a few shows here and there?
yeah. Honestly, I've been really good at, during the free time, just like getting outside, just like going to play basketball, like outside with, my neighborhood friends, or, go for a run, or just going out back to hit balls into the net. So I've done a pretty decent job of staying active. There's definitely some lazy days. Um, but yeah, not too much shows actually, but yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for talking to us today, and you stay active and get ready for your next big senior season.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.